Hello, everyone. Ziljin here with another episode of Let's Talk About Things. Today's topic, voting, and should I do it? Yeah, so, yeah, all this talk about politics, I mean, not that I talked about it that much. I only did like 2, 3, 4, 5 videos. I don't know, I might have mentioned politics in some random snippets in non-politics video or some Let's Plays. But yeah, all this time I've been, whenever I talk about politics, I guess it's kind of hypocritical. I mean, it is hypocritical because I have never voted in my entire life. Yeah, I've been a registered voter since I graduated from high school. Yeah, like basically what happened was like I think it was the guidance counselor, like right before the graduation ceremony, like maybe in like, I don't know, April, like 1 or 2 months before it, like we had like some graduation assembly, basically like telling you like, oh, how's oh yeah, because what happens is the stinking graduation ceremony, you're supposed to sing songs or something. I don't think so, because I remember doing it for junior high school and elementary school, so probably the same thing for the high school. You don't have to sing songs and stuff, or basically there's like all sorts of weird stuff. You have to do rehearsals, like practice songs. Maybe we didn't have to practice songs. Maybe it was just the junior high. But for high school, there's definitely like some assemblies. You gotta go there, rehearse or practice, and then like people. I think the speech is reserved for the actual graduation, but like at the very least, you gotta have practice going, like who's going in what order and like who's sitting where, and probably the chorus had to practice singing, but we, like the regular graduation, they didn't. Regardless, I mean, I probably did sing for like elementary school and junior high, but for high school, if we were required to sing, I definitely didn't sing. I don't even remember if I freaking stood up during the graduation ceremony, because like, F this, like who's gonna see that I'm not standing up, right? But I probably stood up because I'm not a complete a-hole. Actually, I don't. It's not like I'm defiant or anything or insubordinate. I just like don't see the point in doing some things. It's more like laziness than insubordination. So I honestly can't remember. But yeah, a lot of times, like during the Pledge of Allegiance, I just sit down. I don't stand up. Like I don't put. Or if I stand up, I don't put my hand to my heart, and I don't say the Pledge of Allegiance or anything. Don't call me like America hating, anti-patriot or whatever. Like a lot of people don't give a fart about the Pledge of Allegiance, or I'm pretty sure some people are actually offended by it, because like I think you said like indivisible under God or something, like basically invoking religion and talking about Christianity, like all that stuff like that is like too religious. So I'm pretty sure some people are even anti-Pledge of Allegiance, freaking hate it, not hate it, but like very against it and want to remove it from schools and stuff. And like there's like those football players who like protests, like silent, civilly protesting the Black Lives Matter incidents, the police shootings and stuff. They didn't, the football players didn't go on riots or anything. They just refuse to say the Pledge of Allegiance. And some people did that. Like some people did that, like athletes and stuff. Like, and then all the Republicans like, oh my God, disgusting! How can you refuse this Pledge of Allegiance? You're spitting on the graves of all those veterans and all that stuff, and like people going out there to wars and dying for your freedoms and all that garbage. Like, okay, but technically speaking, not saying the Pledge of Allegiance, not standing up for the Pledge of Allegiance is another form of freedom, another form of free speech, right? The freedom to not speak at all, the freedom to not do the Pledge of Allegiance. So you should stop being a hypocrite. If you want to protect all free speech, you have to protect all of it, not just the hate speech that you're freaking spewing. And holy crap, I got way off topic. But anyway, the point is, when it comes to voting, Pledge of Allegiance, like all this like stuff that you're like technically you're supposed to do or you should be doing, I don't really give a fart about it. Yeah. So what was I trying to say? So I think it's the guidance counselor telling us like, oh, here we're passing out these voter registrations, and you have to fill it out, otherwise you won't be able to graduate. Like, it's like legal requirement of New York City. Like, I don't know if that's actually the case, and I never bothered to look it up. Yo, you got some time, go look it up right now and tell me in the comment section down below. You know, I should be doing that. I should stop being lazy, but I just really don't care. Yeah. Well, you don't have to care either, but if you're curious, maybe you can go look it up. Maybe you're from New York City and you're told the same thing. Is it a truth? Is it a lie? Who knows? And like every year I receive something in the mail that tells me to, like, you gotta vote. And I think I still have it right here. Let me check. Whoops. Yeah. I got it right here. Primary election Tuesday, September 17. General election Tuesday, November 7th. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, also the thing, it says for the party, it says BLK. I don't know what that means. Is it block? Because I don't have a party. I'm assuming that means I'm unaffiliated. Because, like, yeah. Because my aunt has one and it says Democrat on her, so I guess that means I never registered for a party. Maybe I register independent, like as in no party. Yeah, whatever. So that means I can't vote in the primary, right? Unless I, like, change the voter registration or something, update my voter registration. So I can't vote in the primary anyway. And then there's the general election. Yeah, out of the past decade or so, wow, it's been that long. Yeah, over a decade, I voted 0 times. I didn't vote for Obama. I didn't vote for Hillary Clinton. I probably should have. I figured they were going to win regardless, because, you know, who wants to vote for a Republican after George W. Bush? Boy, was that wrong, huh? I mean, I was right in the case of Obama. I was confident that he was going to win both terms, because, like, you know, because George W. Bush left a bad taste in everyone's mouth, so, like, nobody's going to vote for, what's his face? What was that? Mitt Romney, yeah. So I figured no one's gonna want to vote for him because, you know, no one wants to see another Republican in the freaking presidential office, Oval Office. Well, obviously people did vote for him, but more. Oh my God, too much talking. Most people voted for Obama, and then I thought, yeah. Like, oh my goodness, Donald Trump is even worse than Mitt Romney. Like, Mitt Romney, like, he was probably just a regular dude. He was probably like another George W. Bush, probably better than George W. Bush. I can't really remember the campaign now, but there doesn't seem like there's that much problems with Mitt Romney. Like, the only ridiculous things he was saying was like, oh, we gotta stop the war on Christmas, the war on Christianity. That's about it. That was about, like, the only crazy thing I remember about him. With Donald Trump, holy crap. He's saying all the most vile, bigoted, racist, sexist, Islamophobic, like, everything, homophobic, everything, like, all the bigotry, all the hate, bam, combined into one candidate. And then he's super ignorant and, like, he has no idea what he's talking about. It's unbelievable. And he was one of the birthers, who's one of the conspiracy theorists who's trying to, you know, say, like, Obama should not be president because he wasn't born in America. Like, oh my goodness. Can't believe he's the freaking president of the United States. Well, it doesn't matter. Even if I did vote it, New York always votes for Democrats pretty much for presidents. But for governors and mayors, sometimes they vote for Republicans. Like Giuliani, Bloomberg, I'm pretty sure they were running as Republicans or independents. I don't know. But like Giuliani, he's like, oh, Hillary Clinton wasn't there during 9/11. But even though there's like, credit, I don't know, what is it called? But basically, there's pictures of Giuliani, and standing right next to him was Hillary Clinton. That senile old fool. He's just making stuff up, trying to make Democrats look bad. And then he was saying like, oh, they're like, since the Obama administration, we had so many terrorist attacks. And he's like, during the George W. Bush presidency, not a single terrorist attack. Guess what? 9/11 happened during the freaking George W. Bush, and guess what? He was the freaking mayor during 9/11. So, what did he forget about 9/11? Did he think that was Obama's fault? Like, everything is Obama's fault in the eyes of Republicans. Like, they're so freaking ridiculous. Like, just before like the Hurricane Harvey, like people were, like Republicans going saying like, oh, Obama was golfing during Hurricane Katrina. Trump is in the front lines helping people out. And then no, actually, Obama was in fact volunteering. And it was George W. Bush who was off on freaking vacation during the hurricane. Jeebus. Get your facts straight, you numbnuts. Stop being so blindly ignorant. Trying to accuse your opposition of false news and then you are spewing fake news all the time. Such hypocritical behavior is like there's no even point. There's no point in ever imagining a Republican, like Trump supporter, maybe not all Republicans, but most Trump supporters are like brain dead. It's like, Jeebus. Can't even expect them to understand anything what's going on. Like, half of them think like Obamacare, it's the devil, it's evil, it's bad, it has to go. And then there's like Affordable Care Act. Hell yeah, that's amazing. That's the best insurance in the universe. Down with Obamacare, up with freaking Affordable Care Act. And those idiots don't even realize it's the freaking same thing. Like, people ranting on Facebook for like, yeah, Obamacare, remove that Obamacare. I'm on Affordable Care Act. And then people are telling him, that is Obamacare. He's like, what? No, I don't got no second Obamacare. I'm glad that Obamacare is gonna die, even though it didn't. But it's like, I got the Affordable Care Act, you know, ACA. Like, what are you talking about? And then people just keep on pointing out that is Obamacare, and like they're like in blind denial. It's like, no, it's not. It's not Obamacare because it's not called Obamacare. It's called Affordable Care Act. Freaking idiots. That's a meme from PewDiePie, by the way. Oh, he's talking to his dog. Yeah. It was the Respect Women video. I've watched that video like, I don't know, not 100 times, but at least 10, 20 times. A couple dozen times, I'm sure. I like to watch it every now and then. And the one with the Jonas Rick, whatever the hell his name. I watched it so many times, but I have no clue how to pronounce his name. Jonas Wicked. Oh my goodness! I just remember he's that Polish MEP, and PewDiePie's mocking his English, and he's like I don't know how to say it in English, but like 1 meter 69 or whatever. Like, yeah, that is English. Yeah. Anyway, that's nothing. No big deal. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah, okay, so the point is, should I be voting? I've never voted ever, and I'm not even sure if there's a point to it. Isn't like there's just this statistics like every year, like only like 17% or like some really small amount, like most of the registered voters don't even vote, don't even care. Like, they're probably like most of them are probably like me, like during graduations, like, oh, you have to register your freaking vote, you have to register to vote in order to graduate. That's it. It's probably a lie. It's probably trying to scare us, trying to freaking force us to register to vote, force us to vote, because like once you register to vote, your name, your address, like all your information, it's in like every government registry. That's how they get you up for like jury duty and like, you know, mail you like all this crap about like government stuff, programs or whatever, like policies, and all the politicians, like, you know, calling you up and sending you mail like, hey, vote for me during the primary, vote for me for the election, like all this crap, all this spam mail. I mean, technically it is government, it is important for the government and for your future in your neighborhood and all this stuff, but for the average person probably doesn't care about any of this nonsense. Yeah. So yeah, I was thinking maybe I should start voting, right? But then if I do vote, I'm just gonna be blindly voting Democrat. Like, but then, yeah, good thing I can't vote for the primary because then I would be unable to choose because all of the choices are Democrats. Like, how would I choose which one? No idea. But the general election, it would just be like Democrat versus Republican, and possibly some third party or independent, Green Party or like whatever, Tea Party. Yeah. Yeah. So what do you think? Do you vote? Do you plan on voting this election year? Do you want to vote if you're underage? And I don't know, if you're not American, do you vote in your country? Are you allowed to vote yet? Or would you like to vote when you're like older and stuff like that? Do you think voting is a good idea or just a waste of time? Because like you're just one vote doesn't make a difference, right? But then there's also like billions of other people saying one vote doesn't make a difference, and bam, that's billions of votes not cast, not voted. Yeah, a billion voices not heard, silenced, because they all thought it didn't matter, but it probably doesn't matter. You know, especially if you're one of those right-wing conspiracy nuts, the Illuminati controlling everything, and reptilians and all that stuff, like freaking demons and reptilians, and like Israel is Zionists controlling the freaking universe and stuff like that. Kind of funny, like how can like the Republicans support Israel but also think Israel is the cause of all problems, like trying to destabilize the entire world with diversity and social justice warriors and refugees and all that stuff. Like, I guess it's I guess there's not all Republicans are the same, obviously, but like it's kind of crazy how some of them think Jewish people are the cause of the whole world's problems, controlling everything, and then other people are like, yeah, yay, like Jewish people, Israel. But I guess they prefer Israel over Muslims and Arabs and Persians and Turks and Iranians and Iraqis and etc. Yeah, so I think that's all the time we got for this episode. That went in a bit longer than I hoped, and I kind of rambled randomly about random stuff as usual. No surprise there. Okay, so hopefully everyone's enjoying this series. If you like or dislike this video, let me know. Leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and support me on Patreon if you enjoy watching these videos. Yeah, as always, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye bye.